And respect my hand, then they come in and shake it. Showing off, they don't know how to take it. Feeling like Sim, no pop, no basics. Bomber, pop, I'm just doing my pop. Pop, just doing my pop. I'm just doing my pop. Pop, just doing my pop. Looking at it, you gon' do it or not? Spinning, niggas mad 'cause we winning. Washed up like Derek Coleman, and I'm looking like Simmons. Don't care who I'm offending. If I don't like you, I'm no longer pretending. Hatred, now I'm their favorite. And respect my hand, then they come in and shake it. Showing off, they don't know how to take it. Feeling like Sim, no time for no basics. Bomber, I'm just doing my pop. No, just doing my pop. No, I'm just doing my pop. Just doing my pop. No, I do this shit for attention. I want the likes and the mention. Shut up, bitch, pay attention. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Could be dead or in jail. I'm alive and I'm free. So know who you running with. Glock away. Know that we running shit. Glock away. Know that we running shit. We making them sick.
Yeah. A lot of motherfucking years, man.
Whole lot of them.
A lot of years. Your boy Tbezy. I am back. Live and direct.
Yeah.
Social Music Movement Podcast. I got Biggs with me.
CEO Biggs, BNBNT.
I got Pooh with me.
You already know. Let's go.
And we got a special guest today.
Yeah, my man.
I want you to introduce yourself, big bro.
Big Slide, man. What's good, man?
That's
K.
the
Korleon.
Big Slide.
Know.
Big Slime.
The Big Slide. That's Big Slide.
Big Slide.
Top slider.
boy.
Snowbase Zinc's top slider, you dig?
That part.
Talk about that slide shit, bro.
I mean, that slide, you know what I mean? It's a movement we got going on right now, man. Niggas need to tap in, like, you know what I mean? It's getting real slippery. It's gonna be a real slippery summer out here. We sliding.
That part.
Yeah, that's for sure, man. We bring players out. We bring people out here that's doing shit. Like, K got a lot of shit going on, man. Like, but you want to start out with K, or you want to?
No. I want to get right into it.
Oh, we gonna jump right into it. Tell me what you got going on. Like, I met K through Madface. 4 years ago? 4 or 5 years now?
Probably about 5.
5 years, about 5 years. And we, when he came in the studio, like, he came in, humble boy, helped B&B out a lot, doing little flyers and shit like that, and then with the music and shit. And he got a nice flow. And him and, I'll let you tell the story, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I knew Face for a minute, man. Me and Face, we been getting down for a minute, like, you know what I mean? Just sit back, you know what I mean? Go cop these little jars of haze back in the day. Like, we used to get, like, you know what I mean? They used to be 20s when they first came out. We used to cop like a 50 a piece, you know what I mean? Go sit back, blow and write. You know what I mean? That's what you used to do. Watch movies, zone out, man. That was it, man. You know what I'm saying? Met them in South Philly. That's where we from and shit, like, So, that's basically what it is, man.
So
like,
what's up with your music, man? Like, what are you doing, and like, what's your demographics of your fan base and stuff like that?
Man, I'm versatile, man. It's like I like the beat. Whatever the beat tell me to do, I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't close myself to one. Limit myself to one like type of flow, like one delivery. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you hear my music, you'll hear it. None of it's gonna sound the same. All of it like pretty much sound different. Like, it depends on what the beat do to me. Like,
yeah, but what I want to talk about is like your fan base and how long you been in the music game. I mean, I heard your music. We're gonna hear some of it today.
Yeah.
I know you can flow to a beat, and I know you versatile. Mm-hmm. But tell us something about one of your songs. Maybe the one that's pushing the most, the one that you showed me about. Like, your numbers is heavy. Like, you don't got no little numbers out here. Like, everything I saw was in the double digits and shit like that.
Right.
And he got over 250,000 views, and maybe even more.
Yeah, man. I've just been grinding, bro. I just be trying to grind, man. I did since I started getting fans. I got fans over Ghana, you know what I mean, Italy, like, you know what I'm saying, all overseas. They said I'm streaming like in over 125 countries, like, you know what I'm saying. So
you marketing your own music, or do you have a company that's doing this, or you doing it yourself?
Pretty much everything from the muscle.
And if he and for what I'm seeing and what he showed me, if he's doing this from the muscle, like you're doing a good job, like real rap.
Muscle, man.
Because like it's kind of hard to do what we do and push our music, you know, on our own without help.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing, I looked at your numbers and they're genuine, like they're real genuine numbers. And for you to get them on your own, like I congratulate you and I salute you, man.
I appreciate it, bro.
And not only that, the music that you have is very good. Like I would listen to it, and I see why you do have fans. Like
I appreciate that.
People want to listen to quality music.
Yeah.
Today, you got people just out here putting anything out. People go in the booth and they in there for 2 hours. They make up a song and then that's it. And it's just like the vibe of what everybody wants to do. Everybody's about the same shit. Nobody wants to be original, or nobody wants to be themselves these days. Like they want to be, like it's crazy that people come into the studio and they be like, "Yo, I want that. I want to sound like such and such." You got that plug-in?
Yeah, trying to sound like something.
I was about to say, and I heard you say, Big Bro, that your music is versatile. That nothing you're not gonna hear nothing that really sound alike. And I could relate to that a lot. You know what I mean?
That come from me, like being by myself a lot, like, you know what I'm saying, doing tracks by myself, trying to sound different on the hook. You know what I mean? Don't want it to sound like the same motherfucker on every verse.
So how you feel when people be trying to say find a sound? Try to find.
Don't nobody. I don't think I hear that because, you know, I probably don't understand the language when they talking that shit. So it just going one ear and out the other.
I like that.
You know, I'm gonna keep doing what music called me to do. Cause I ain't, you know what I'm saying.
And that's what you're supposed to do. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Like. Now, the song that I was talking about is called the
Church of Hendrix, John.
No, the one with the what was the name of that song yesterday you played? And we got a lot of songs. Yeah, there was the top one with the third.
Local.
Yeah, local. And then you got a song that's playing on my radio station.
That's the Church of Hendrix.
Now I like that, John. The Church of Hendrix. Did you send that in?
Yeah, yep.
Right, we definitely got to hear that.
I sent him 2 joints that I ain't released yet too. You know what I mean? 2 unreleased joints.
You got some strong music, man. All you need right now is like some help. A team. Like sometimes you don't need a team, but when you at your level, I believe you need a team. You need a home base. And when you pick your team, like if you've been there, you've done that. You had a team. Like you got people that ride with you, slide with you, and all that. But at the end of the day, they have to be riding and sliding with you the same way that you sliding and riding with yourself. Because if y'all not riding and sliding at the same pace, then somebody's gonna be not getting what they're supposed to be getting.
At all. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It sure hasn't. It sure wasn't. But at the same time, you can't be. At the same time, you can't be in the game for 25 and 30 years and think that we're gonna slow walk this shit.
No.
You know what I mean? Because before you know it, it's over and somebody else done slid up in your slot. So what I'm saying now, like you got to do this shit for the day, like while you can. Like we got people that do music and they have jobs and they got to work on the jobs. They got to go home at the end of the day. They got to take care of other situations. They really don't have the access and the 24-hour capabilities that me and you have. See, you can go and just pull up and go out of town like that. I can do the same thing. But there's some people who just can't leave and they constantly working on music and they're not even at the level that you're at. Like you really out here working your craft. You're really out here getting these numbers. You're really out here getting a royalty check for your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, like, what are you going to do 20 years, 15, 10 years from now? Do you have a plan?
Man, my plans is based off of all the businesses that's running and everything.
Right, but you have a business, so you have something to fall back on where we have artists and rappers and people that's in the industry who really don't have anything. They work every day, so that's all they got. So when they do decide to do what they want to do, like that's all they got.
And my advice to y'all is to find something now. You need to find something now, not later, not 6 months. You need to find something now that's going to give you time to work on your craft.
You can give people all the advice they want, but this is what they love to do. They're going to do it whether they can afford it or not. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if I thought that I had to put a number on my pocket for what I want to do. And even though there is a number, I don't never look at that number. I look at how I can get the money to do what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? It's always a hustle or a grind out here. It's always something out here that somebody wants done. So that costs money.
That part.
I mean, people say, "Oh, Biggs, you got the studio. You making money hand over foot." Look, the studio do what it do, but I don't depend on that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, Biggs got bills to pay, property taxes, children to take care of, car insurance, things like that. But when you don't reach these levels of responsibility in life, then you don't understand when a man say he don't got it because he got to take care of bill or he can't do free things that he usually do because he got his own problems that he got to take care of. Right. A lot of people don't. They just constantly think that, oh, well, you got it, you can do it. And now I really do understand why when I came in the game and a lot of people, all the owners and people that's at the level that I'm at right now weren't doing the things that I thought that they could do because they probably already did it and the people didn't appreciate that. And I go through that and I know a lot of other people go through that. So I'm not going to eliminate myself because I know other people went through that. Mm-hmm. See, people don't have gratitude for the things that are given to them until they're no longer there. You know what I'm saying? And then you got people out here that want things, but don't have access to that, but are hard workers and would do anything to get the things that the people that's blocking them from getting. You ever notice somebody always blocking you or trying to block your energy every day?
Hell, I mean,
yeah. in every way, it's always a hater somewhere that's always going to be talking about you, and you did the most for this person, but some kind of way, they're going to be rapping about you in a negative way. It's never nothing positive.
Stay away from them.
If more people talk positive about people, whether they had negative thoughts or not, they might come off better as a upstanding person. But when you around talking negative about people all day, I look at you as, listen, why this motherfucker sitting around talking negative about motherfucker?
Like, what you mad at?
Yeah, why you don't got nothing?
What you mad at?
First of all, I don't even want to hear that shit.
What is it about me that you don't like?
Yeah, not even me. What about what is it about that person that you don't like? It has to be something going on that you got to sit around.
But you don't like that? I can
and
do what
talk
I want.
About somebody that's not hurt. That's not.
I don't got to worry about what I'm eating that night.
Mm-hmm.
I can eat whatever I want.
Right. Yeah, and that's the music game, and that's the music game, and that holds a lot of people back. I know who you worked with. I know where you've been and things like that. And
I could just take up and go when I want to.
And I mean, what is your perspective on this conversation on what we talking about?
Keep it to me. I kind of zoned out half a second. I zoned out for half a second, bro. I'm high as hell,
I
man.
can dig it, man. When you come down, when you
just talking about positive energy.
Listen,
fucking with this guy, man.
Oh, come on, man. Don't put me out there like that, bro. Listen, don't do that. Listen, you want to get like my man, Mamba Pie Jones is popping. All right, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, man.
See, my tolerance level is to the max, to the ceiling, so I can smoke, eat edibles, all that all day.
Man, we was off these edibles.
What I was saying, like, in the game of music, like, you constantly going to meet new people all the time. And you're constantly going to be switching teams, possibly, all the time. You're going to have people that's going to be on your team not liking you. You're going to have people that you're not going to like. But people do things different these days. Like, a hater will go to the extreme to have you out there. Like, they can blackball you when they ain't doing that but blackballing themselves.
Right.
I wish a motherfucker would ever talk about blackballing me from anything. How the fuck you going to blackball somebody that can blackball you and get you right the fuck out of here? But it's people that's, bro, you were out here with me today.
I'm here.
Like the way that, and I'm just gonna say Philly, because Philly is where I live at, and Philly is where I represent. if a lot of artists put more concentration on their work and more concentration on who supports them, who's really with them, and who's really helping them, then they would do a lot better. But you know what happens? This is what happens. Because me and you got a problem. Me and Tbezy got a problem, right? Your people, it's going to be some people with Tbezy, real rap. And it's going to be some people with me that's going to be like, well, telling other people that don't go fuck with Tbezy because Big's got a problem with him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I never even said no shit like that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Me and you never, we got a problem. But we don't got a problem where we saying don't fuck with each other.
Right.
But the people that's in our circle,
they
the ones will take it some the fuck where else. You know what I'm saying? And have everybody outside the network seeing with the discord that's going on between us, and we don't even have none.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like fake beefs. You know what I mean? That's called it's called a bunch of bullshit.
That's why people gotta rely more on their own information.
Right,
you can't just see shit and just be like, all right, that's what it is.
Right.
People will take a 10-second clip and then base their whole opinion on
everything. And they don't want to see you. They don't want to see you do nothing that's going to be outdo them, and they're not doing nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been in situations, seen these situations where people, when you find somebody that you can grow with, and y'all can grow together, it'll be somebody there. They'll stop that. Mm-hmm. They'll cause a problem between the growth of y'all growing.
Just because they got a problem.
Just because they got a problem with it. Because they're no longer in empowerment of the power that they had by you not being there. Now, hey, listen, man, I appreciate you being there to walk by me without having to squeeze through. That's telling me that I've lost weight, like, and I'm loving it, like real rap. Fucking loving it, real shit. I didn't have to move my chair or nothing. It's summertime and it's time to get your shit together.
He said, I appreciate
that. I ain't had to get up and move my chair forward. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you a big nigga, you eat, and I eat good. And you know, sometimes you can't be too big out here. You feel me? They don't
but you can't lose too much weight either, because they can't be big. You might have changed your name.
Nah. They call me Tiny.
Yeah.
Imagine they
call him Little.
OG Littles. OG Littles in the building. Nah, we ain't getting that little though. When I get that little,
we're gonna change the name to Tommy Smalls.
Nah, we gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it CEO Biggs or OG Savage. Smalls. That's what we gonna do. But it's real out here, man. The hate that people get, even with, you know, I know you made songs and people don't even give you the credit for the songs that you made. Like, you've got good music. You got good music. A lot of artists that I be around have great music. A lot of people's music could be greater if they took the time out to do it right.
Right.
They believe that because we live in an age today that we have the components to make music right then and there, right now, that they industry music ready. They're not, because in the industry it takes a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of minutes, a lot of days, a lot of months go by before a single even get released.
Right. Sometimes it take that long to fucking
so
do
my
a
man might be in the studio 3,500 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Real rap, just to work on one single. And it has to go through a process. People are not looking to put plaques on the wall these days. They're just looking to make music.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it like, I don't knock nobody. I love it. Listen, I did it. I stuck around and made music. I started out as a mumble rapper. I started out as a DJ. I started out at parties. Every time I had a party, oh, Biggs, you want to bring the music. I bring the music. Grab the mic. Motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. And now, you know, I put my shit together. I got a couple songs out. And I got a little business. And I'm in the studio. And I built my shit from the fucking ground. And now look where I'm at. I'm not all the way at the top. But I've surpassed a lot of people that started in the game 10 years before me. Mm-hmm. And when I look at that, I look at it as a success. And what I'm saying today, that if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Right.
And what you need to do is find out, like, from today and right now, what am I going to do in this business, in this music business that I want to be in after the rap shit. You know what I mean? Or after the R&B shit. You know what I mean? Because if you're not getting booked, you're not getting paid or none of that, and you're still doing this 15, 20 years from now, hey, I salute you.
Right.
You need to be getting a check for what you do. If you putting out $200, $300, $400, you need to get something to fuck back from that.
Mm-hmm.
But you run off, and I mean, I'm not knocking nobody's shit. Like, we start off in the open mics, and we start off at these places where we go pay and perform and stuff like that. That's a fan builder. But once you become a person that can build a fan base, I listen. I can do a show right now off of fans and make money. So I don't know why a lot of other artists don't have faith in themselves that they can do it.
Put some faith in yourself.
I can take my little B&B and do a concert, and people will come out because of the fan base that we have. Mm-hmm. Because fans will come out. Fans will come out to see him all the way where you got fans at.
Shit,
they'll take a flight. Come see him. And there's a lot of artists that I network with that have fan bases too, but they don't utilize it. A lot of them do, and a lot of them don't. Because when you utilize your fan base, you don't no longer. People might hate me for this. You no longer putting out that fucking money to go pay for a fucking open mic slot.
Right.
You got a fan base. I need to be paid. I need to have a concert.
Well, I'd rather take that money, pay for some promotion.
I take that money. You know what I do? This is me. I'm Biggs. I'm not even owner of the B&B and none of that shit, but I got a couple of dollars and I got a fan base. I'm an artist. I'm using the artist part of Biggs now. I have a fan base. I'm going to go and find somebody to partner up with to start doing concerts for me. Forget that. They know you on the phone. I'm busy. That's how they do you.
Come on, man.
That's how they do you, but it's all good. I should have just, put it on whatever. But I'm going to take my money and put it into me. Mm-hmm. So if I put it into me, so if I'm with the promoter gets all the fucking money. So I need to be partners with the promoter, or I need to be the fucking promoter.
Fact.
So I need to find out how to be a promoter. Mm-hmm. So in order to be successful, you need to find out all the conditions and situations that need to happen when you're doing an event. You just don't go and say, well, listen, I'm going to have a concert and that's going to be it. And I'm going to, you just don't jump into shit and not knowing what's going to happen. You're not going to dig without a shovel.
Right.
So you got to go get the components. You got to go to the store, get the shovel. You got to go get the pick the ground and all that shit. You got to go find out what you need to get this shit done so that you can do it right, because this is your livelihood. This is your investment that you're investing in.
I was about to say that money don't come back.
Right. It don't come back.
If it
don't come back, you did not do a good job.
Yeah.
You fucked it up.
Yeah, if that shit don't come back, you ain't done
and there's
something
no
right.
way that you got a fan base and you fuck shit up unless you didn't follow the steps. You have to follow the steps. It's people that will copy and paste everything that other people do, but won't sit down and read and learn how to do it, or take the time and find or go ask the person. Mm-hmm. I didn't know a lot of shit, and it wasn't nothing to me to go ask somebody, yo, how you do this? How did they get done?
They rather try to do some knockoff shit.
Or go to Google, or go read it. Go read. Go read shit. You know what I mean? And by reading, you'll have some understanding of how to, you got to go to school. You're never too young or too old to go to school. And you're never too old or too young to learn. Like, it's things out here that will help you, but if you don't apply yourself to getting that knowledge, then that's where you're going to be at. Knowing nothing. But, I just don't want to sit here and take all the time out talking about me or...
Hold up. We just had an election yesterday, niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers go vote, nigga?
I voted, but,
You go vote, nigga? I ain't gonna lie.
I voted.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
I voted.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't vote,
voted.
but I was responsible for a lot of wins. So, I mean.
So, how did Purple make out?
Purple won.
That's what's up. So, give a shout out to
Purple won. Her husband won.
That's what's
shout out
up.
to Purple Queen.
So now it's some time for some changes because we got direct.
Hold up. Shout out to my man Anthony Hardy Williams. I mean,
Yeah,
that was the campaign I was on.
Together,
that was the campaign I was on. You know what I mean, heavy field team every day. At least 10 bodies out there knocking.
Shout out to Anthony, Senator Anthony Hardy Williams.
Shout out to mainstream marketing and all that. You know what I mean, had to.
But listen, we got a lot of new winners. We got a lot of we not new, but yeah, we do have new people in office that we know firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I know of these people, they're going to do the job real well. And if not, they will be held accountable.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Hey,
Pooh.
And
what happened to that Dr. Oz shit earlier?
Oh man,
and he won too.
How did Oz win anything? Like this guy's real. Dr. Oz is real weird, man. Like they need to. We ready for Intermission.
That's Trump, man.
That Trump man is everybody. Trump is in with everybody. Like it's hard. It's hard out here for a man to be making real money out here, man. These days, so you gotta get into the politics and be with Trump to get paid. Yeah. You ain't with Trump, you ain't getting no money.
Hold up, but he definitely one thing he did do that a lot of people
Trump
don't know.
Put that
all that money he put out, but that shit taxed. That shit getting taxed. You gotta get that shit back.
How many Dutchess in the airstream? we here in the building. You know how we do it. This is the what? 10th Dutch we doing Smokeville.
Smokeville, USA.
Yeah. Somebody smoking a bag of mild,
Pooh
messing up my hair.
Black and foul.
Yeah,
oh man,
messing my hair up.
Black and fuzzy.
Hey bitch, come here. That's your motherfucking man, come here. I mean, you know the rules of the game. I mean, your bitch just choked. Now we can settle this like you got some things, so we can get into some gangsters. Treat nigga. You ain't no pimp. Your rep name is
Baby, can I keep it real and tell you just how I feel? Girl, you got the whip appeal. Make a nigga wanna dip and chill. Body popping like a pill. Got them curves, make a nigga stay hard still. Yeah, I put it on the line, you know the ordeal. Big slide 24, high south feel. All facts, no cap, just do all that. Long legs, girl, looking like a tall stack. Measure ride and your eyes can't fall back. All them niggas in your past, you can chalk that. Now I only talk the talk, but I walk that. I was born a real one, wasn't taught that. Always took what I want, I bought that. So if I talk to you nice, we can talk back.
crazy, you know? I keep them looking good, pretty. I mean, you know the rules of the game. I mean, your bitch just choked. Now we can settle this like you got some things, so we can get into some gangsters. Treat nigga. You ain't no pimp. You're right.
Baby, can I keep it real and tell you just how I feel? Girl, you got the whip appeal. Make a nigga wanna dip and chill. Body popping like a pill. Got them curves, make a nigga stay hard still. Yeah, I put it on the line, you know the ordeal. Big slide 24, high south feel. All facts, no cap, just do all that. Long legs, girl, looking like a tall stack. Measure ride and your eyes can't fall back. All them niggas in your past, you can chalk that. Now I only talk the talk, but I walk that. I was born a real one, wasn't taught that. Always took what I want, I bought that. So if I talk to you nice, we can talk back.
Crazy, you know? I keep them looking good, pretty and all that. No. When I get a bitch, I got a bitch. Remember that Mac the band? Yeah. Trying to steal one of my bitches. That nigga wanted this honey. All he wants is the money.
She said she had a man, but he be acting slow. Old broke ass nigga missing no dough. So fucking nigga sense like a give and go. Know I had a little money, now I'm getting more. Flow high class, lifestyle, low pro. Know everything, ain't gotta have a logo. But her ass jump man like a pogo. She gon' work a pole but never been a hodo. No time for John, she fly solo. Nice eyes, melanin, skin cocoa. She the flyest and I don't think she know though. She the finest and I don't think she know though. She a goddess and I'ma let her know though. So fly on my in them photos. So fly in my so we go though. It's cuffing season, no popo.
Slide.
She said she loves me cause I'm toxic. And no, I'm not gonna stop it. Cause I trapping, I'm flipping, the trapping. The money I get is a profit. My squad, yeah, they on the same thing. Shoot 'em a quick titty bang bang. Say slide, yeah, that's just a gang gang. Get money, stay focused and make things. Said she loves me cause I'm toxic. And no, I'm not gonna stop it. Cause I trapping, I'm flipping, the trapping. The money I get is a profit. And my squad, yeah, they on the same thing. Shoot 'em a quick titty bang bang. Say slide, yeah, that's just a gang gang. Get money, stay focused and make things. I do the things you can't get, the things y'all want, still y'all niggas can't have. Ran up a check on the low for show, that's why y'all niggas is mad. When I tax the trap, I move one pack and that's they brag. Don't get it twisted, I ain't slipping, this is not a brag. No, y'all hoes don't want no smoke, nope, not a drag. If I don't up the pole, somebody getting stabbed. Then lit up, zipped up, in a black bag put up. Cause the 40 slide a cow, hit his abs like sit-ups. With a strong kickback, one arm stiff, no hiccups. Yeah, I been had my shit up before all them stick-ups. So y'all niggas perpetrating, straight late, the jigs up. It's silence and violence, who knows who did what. That shit loves me cause I'm toxic. And no, I'm not gonna stop it. Cause I'm trapping, I'm flipping, the trapping. The money I get is a profit. And my squad, yeah, they on the same thing. Shoot 'em a quick titty bang bang. Say slide, yeah, that's just a gang gang. Get money, stay focused and maintain. Says she loves me cause I'm toxic. And no, I'm not gonna stop it. Cause I'm trapping, I'm flipping, the trapping. The money I get is a profit. And my squad, yeah, they on the same thing. Shoot 'em a quick titty bang bang. Say slide, yeah, that's just a gang gang. Get money, stay focused and maintain. I got this shit in like a pamper, nigga. Eyes red, piss dirty like a hamper, nigga. Yeah, I been getting bucks like Tampa, nigga. So my smoke so dope and get a stamp, my nigga. You can smell it through the jars out of fragrance. In the car, fruit juice like a bar. Got me shooting like a star. Too high, giraffe as I do my dash in space. So if you ain't smoking strong, get the fuck out the way. Yeah, I'm a heavyweight nigga, so I pay what I weigh. Yeah, I've been getting on this to slide like a slave. And now I slide for my family, go both ways. And all my sliders got aim, we ain't shooting no straight. We don't do no talking down, we just hawking down, walking down, sparking rounds, talk around, coughing down, achieving plans as a man in a setting the sand. It's a slide on the mic, yeah, slide on the cam. She said she loves me cause I'm toxic. And no, I'm not gonna stop it. Cause I'm trapping, I'm flipping, the trapping. The money I get is a profit. And my squad, yeah, they on the same thing. Shoot 'em a quick titty bang bang. Say slide, yeah, that's just a gang gang. Get money, stay focused and maintain. Says she loves me cause I'm toxic. And no, I'm not gonna stop it. Cause I'm trapping, I'm flipping, the trapping. The money I get is a profit. And my squad, yeah, they on the same thing. Shoot 'em a quick titty bang bang. Say slide, yeah, that's just a gang gang. Get money, stay focused and maintain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that slide shit crazy, man. I'm fucking with it, man. What about you, bro?
Oh no, that shit hot.
What's that Hendrix Church music?
Big slide.
Right there? Yeah, that's
big slide. That's that big slide shit.
Just run yourself on the playlist if you want it on.
My God, put it
See,
there.
he got it on a playlist. See what I'm talking about, brother?
Top.
It's like it's about the networking, man. Like by networking and coming through. Look, he on Pooh G's playlist. I'm pretty sure Glockaway gonna put him on the playlist.
You know, I don't even like niggas. That shit was hot.
He don't like niggas at all. He's like, yo, he hot. I was like, yeah, he hot. He good.
We could work.
Yeah.
Fucks with those that fuck with me.
Yeah, he definitely gonna have to get management. Come fucking holler at me.
Work.
I got you, homie. I got you, bro. I got you, Big Slide.
You already know.
So you already know. So this is how we work, man. Like, it's about making sure that you heard, bro. And this is the place to come down at Glockaway Radio and check out all the people who got shows down here. Come check out Toucan. Come down and have a conversation, man. You out here with your music in the city of Philadelphia. This is the place for it to be heard. So make sure y'all put that work in it and come on down, man, and come holler at us, man.
Slide.
Especially here at the Social Music Movement Podcast. We here every Wednesday from 4 to 6. Me and my guy Tbezy, Sister Taleah, City Dreams Coalition. And this podcast is for you. And this is why I make it out my bed and come down here, because I ain't got to get up, but I'm down here.
That part.
Just to make sure that you know that if I can do it, Tbezy can do it, K can do it.
Yeah.
A man Toucan in there all day, every day. He don't miss a beat down this motherfucker. You can do it. It's motherfuckers that will have an event and be like, I can't get there.
Yeah.
How the fuck is you gonna get noticed if you can't get there? I believe that's just a part of being lazy.
If you can't get there, how your fans gonna get there?
How
you gonna have no support? How your support gonna get there?
Man, and people don't take advantage of what they have, and then like I said, when they don't have it no more, then they fucking lost. They really lost.
And it look bad too. It
right.
Look good. It look really so bad. It look even worse when
nobody really wants to deal with you. And that's not only in that situation, people's attitudes. Like, people always say that they don't need artist management. But how are you gonna learn what did you need to do to become an artist? Like, what if you are hot and you don't have no management, but you got to fly a plane at 1 o'clock in the morning, be somewhere at 3, and do another show at 6, fly back over and get on another plane and be somewhere at noon, and you sit here saying, "Oh man, that's too much." But you got to get a bag. So you got to be willing to do a lot. You got to be willing to sacrifice. You got to be willing to be humble. You got to be willing to hold back yourself sometimes to get to where you need to be. Because a lot of us put ourselves in the way. We put ourselves in the way of a lot of shit that we do, and we never get it done. So stop procrastinating on what you're doing.
Please.
Don't be afraid to do what you're doing. Like, listen, if I was afraid to do what I was doing, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't be where I'm at. And I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if I might be living. I love doing what I'm doing, so this keeps me alive. Keeps me alive. Some people just living, but they're not alive.
Mm-hmm. Right.
In other words, some people just alive and they're not living.
I'm about to say, talk about it. Talk about it.
Some people just alive,
but they're not living.
And they're not living. It's a difference. Like, you could be alive, but you got to learn how to live. And learning how to live is learning how to deal with your situations. Like, don't stop blaming people for what you don't have. Blame yourself. Because if you got feet, if you got hands, if you have a mouth, if you can go and do all the other things that you do on a daily basis, you don't have a problem getting a bag of weed, cigarettes, and shit like that. Yeah. You got a little side chick and another chick, and you ain't paying shit. So, I mean, if you could do all that... I mean, real rap. If you can do all that, then you got skills. So those skills you need to apply to doing something positive in your life, so you can always have that money. Because I mean, I'm not gonna say I got friends because I don't consider friends, but I do have a lot of people that I do know that their girlfriend takes care of them.
It ain't that niggas that don't know
if they live with their girl.
Listen, bro, if whoever you is, bro, because I don't know you, whoever you is, bro, please stop, bro.
What I'm saying is,
please stop.
It's no way. It's no way.
Stop, bro.
That my girlfriend, baby mom, I don't give a fuck what woman out there right now, if they're not giving me $1,000 per day, every day, for the rest of my life, you can't take care of me. You can't, because that's what it's going to cost you, and it's going to cost more. When the cost of living go up, it's going to fucking cost you more. And then when I want something, it's really gonna cost you more. So I don't see how they could do it. Because what happens when you want something and you comfortable with getting it and you can't get it? Because a situation happened. What happens in the house when it's an emergency and you are the head of the house and you can't take care of it? The water heater went. Okay, now you're washing up in cold water or you're heating water up off the stove, but you can't replace the heater because you don't have a job. And that's called responsibility. Oh, matter of fact, hold on, let me stop. Oh, you don't have a house. That's your girlfriend's house.
Now you're gonna have your girl now you're gonna have your girl bringing one of my homies in the crib to fix your
and don't
fix your
think
stuff.
she won't.
And my homie gonna be looking at your girl.
Don't think the side nigga ain't there waiting and to come in and get you out. But you got some baby mama. You got some baby mama girlfriends that will hold on to that guy forever. You know what I mean? And it's not doing him no good or her no good.
They the enablers.
They are enablers to each other. And once you become an enabler or enablee, it's bad. I had somebody wanted to make me a patient, bro, one time. Like, real shit. I'm sitting there eating, and next thing I know, you brought me my food, but now you want to feed it to me. Like, I'm capable of eating on my own. I put a cup of coffee down, and next thing I know, here you come stirring the shit out. Yo, the fuck? I'm eating, and next thing you know, here come a napkin wiping my fucking face. And shit. I'm like, yo, this is too much. I am able to do things on my own, and I've never been in that. I mean, I'm just speaking for me. But as a man, you should be able to say the same things that I'm saying. You shouldn't be dependent upon a woman or anybody, period. And that's with anybody. If people because
she's supposed to be dependent on you.
And that's not just, with anybody. Why are we so dependent on other people's income is beyond me, because it's people that think that I owe them the world, or they obligated, or I have to do this for them. Mm. I have to do nothing for nobody except the boss babies. That's it. That's the only people that I'm responsible for. Me, boss babies. Mm-hmm. That's it. Mm-hmm. Anybody else, listen, you're grown. I got grandchildren now. I'm not responsible for, but I'm there for them.
Right.
I have grown children. I'm not responsible for them, but I'm there for them. Mm-hmm. There's a difference for responsibility and being there when you can. But people want to put that, I don't even know how to fucking say it. Like, and I've been there. But when you become a person of responsibility and you have people that rely on you, you have to get from out of there and build yourself up to being where you need to be in life.
You better get that Kobe in you.
Yeah, and not only that, you need a lot of Mike. Be like Mike.
Yeah.
Don't stop doing what you're doing, especially when you're doing something. You got people that starts things and they don't finish it. They always starting a project. Always got this going. Oh, I'm doing this today. Tomorrow they doing something else. The next day they doing this. And they never stick to the same thing. And let me give you a tip right now for the artists too. Stop putting out a whole bunch of music every week and shit. Like, get a main song and stick to that fucking one song or two songs.
Push your shit.
And push it and push it and push it and push it. And get tired of pushing it, but keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. Sooner or later, they're going to know you for that song. You're going to break. All you gotta do is learn how to break your shit. Like my man, he came in here, he's breaking his shit. I looked at his views, I looked at his pages and all that. I looked at his fans, I looked at his replies, comments from his fans and all that. They respond to whatever he put out. I seen his page and he got fans singing his song. Shit like that. How many people go to karaoke and ever heard this song? I mean, I'm talking about right here, that's right here, listen to us right now. You ever been to karaoke and somebody was playing your fucking song? No.
Shout out my peoples in Cali, man. Been making
it was you
songs and shit, man. Slide. My guy Chief Key, you know what I mean, out there, you know what I mean, you dig? Slide. We on our way out there too. Hey, I just told you, babes, we sliding out there to pick a string.
Yeah, he about to make pick a string for some gas, some marijuana. Where you going at? I might slide with you, so I go get me a strain.
You said you slide.
Yeah, I am. I need to know the date because you know I got a lot of shit going on, but I just need to know a date so I can get my plane.
I'm gonna put that together. I was planning to try to do it for the Emerald Cup. You know what I mean? That's
when is the Emerald Cup?
We just missed it, man. It was the 13th
yeah, that was
and the 14th.
That was last month.
No, it was this month, 13th and the 14th. We just missed that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, so basically, I want to go out and make me get me a strain myself, and bring it back to the city.
What you gonna call your strain?
Boss with the sauce, nigga. Yeah.
Boss with the sauce. Boss with the
sauce. This is the boss with the sauce. That's that strain.
Yeah.
Saucy balls. It's gonna be the saucy bossy strain.
We got a week out there in LA. We got a whole week. We gotta be out there to, you know what I mean, smoke.
I got a lot going on, man. I got Florida in July. We got the Wham going on with Tbezy and Sister Taleah hosting June 24th. It's gonna be 6 big Wham Awards given out. Not saying no names. Nobody don't even know who's getting these awards, but it's 6 Wham Awards are going to be given out on the 24th. Yeah, 6 big Wham Awards. Like, these are big names that are going to be getting these awards. Then they deserve them. They've been, you know what I mean? People be getting overlooked a lot, but that's why the Wham Association is here. It's not just for people who want to be pay or think that they friends and shit like that. No, these are real people who are really put in the hard work and dedicated their lives to their music and really sit back and invest in themselves and out here doing what they need to be doing. These are the Wham winners. You got Wham legends and all that. So the Wham is like pure. We're gonna keep it pure, but we're gonna have the Wham Elite Artist Showcase on the 24th of June. And also Freeway is having a concert that night too, also with Beans. On the 24th. I just found that out like 2 weeks ago. But I always had my events in 3-4 months prior. So I mean, I didn't want to put it on their date. Well, they actually put it on the same dates. And we like as people who do what we do, we gotta start networking more with each other so that we can all have everybody find out like the best places to go for their dollar. Not saying that it's just me or it's me, but there's other people who are out here that have good events. There's other places that you can go, South Street, The Room. There's other people that I network, Calabash. It's other places, 1122. Yeah, they had something down there for Sipping for Sammy last night, birthday party. It was last night. Happy birthday to my guy, Sipping with Sammy. I'm sorry I couldn't make your job. I had some work to do and I couldn't take off. I had an appointment. I just signed an artist to the Fire Pit, and we're gonna be working on a project for the next 6 months. So that's what I'm gonna be doing with this artist. So. Pooh around 5 o'clock. We're gonna take a break, but like I said, man, like your work is good. I like the songs that I've been hearing. Like I seen a lot of your posts. And what's next for performances?
I ain't really lining nothing up this minute yet. I ain't really lining nothing up this minute yet, but you know. I'm working on that right now as we speak. I'm working on that shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
So you working on it or you need management?
I mean, I really don't need the management. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you ask me, I think you do, bro. I'm going to say that you get set in the right direction, whether it's me or whether it's somebody else. I mean, you at that stage right now where you can take off because you're fit. Like I said, man, if we did a show, if we lined up a show with you today, your fans would come out, and other people that don't even know you that hear your music, that if we market you right, you can do something with it, man. Right. And that's what it's all about. Right. Marketing. And people don't know how to market their music and market their business and market the things that they do. So they have a whole lot of shit just being sat there. Right. People will just like that's distribution. You got all this shit to distribute, but you don't have a marketing plan to get it out there to the public or to the people. And that's the most important thing in what we're doing. We have to be able to get that out We have to be able to get those sales, those streams. I want the sales. I mean, I love the streams too, but it's nothing like getting them downloads. Boom, 99 cents. Boom, $9. Boom. You know what I mean? That's a good feeling when you see a check for the work that you put into the booth and in the studio. And you know, that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, that's the best. That's the best. That's the best shit out of it.
Is that my phone?
No, that's my
We got a lot of people calling us. They know that we do the Social Music Movement podcast at 4 o'clock. Between 4 and 6, we take breaks at 5 o'clock. You can call us on our telephones at 5 o'clock. We'll take the call then, and we take a break at 4:30. So each half hour we do take breaks. I know y'all watch us, and y'all know when we here. This is what we do. We work, and it's like y'all don't have to call us. Call us just on a break, and make sure y'all tune into the YouTube channel, because if you was watching the YouTube channel, you know what we're doing. We're here working. So evidently you must not be watching. You're just riding around with his bigs and TBs he doing. We're Glockaware right here.
That part.
I know you watching. I know you watching. Hey,
shout out to LC.
Shout out to LC. Always tuning in. She's always out here. She's always down here working, doing her thing. But like I said, man, tune in, get that Glockaware app. I got the app. If you don't know how to get it, go to the Google store or go to Apple store and just get that Glockaware app. I'm gonna get me an app too. It's called, if you don't get the app, I'm gonna app your eye.
Y'all got to tap into the side too, man.
Yeah, tap into
24K_Korleon on Instagram. You know what I mean? I'm around. You know what I mean? You can actually just Google me. All that shit'll pop up.
Yeah, you can.
Like,
you actually can do. You can actually Google the Big Slide, my man, right here, and all his stuff will come up where he's on it, with platforms his music is playing on, and that's called putting your shit together to make sure that people can find you. Listen, we sitting here, we ready to go on a break. I want everybody,
my dog Pooh at.
Where Pooh at? I'm gonna try out some of this.
It's only 4:57. He gonna be like, you said 5.
Oh yeah, 5. Well, we got 3 minutes, but we can sample some of this. We can turn it into a 420 now.
Oh yeah, we need to play that 420 friendly.
Oh yeah, you got 420 friendly?
Oh yeah, 420 song. You got the.
Well, we gotta wait for Pooh G's to come back. Did you send it to him?
Yep.
Well, why are we waiting to get something played? 420 friendly.
I'm gonna send it to him.
Somebody got the lighter? Did we lose? The lighter is in transition of being.
Where's the lighter?
It lost.
Did
Pooh G's take the lighter? Anyway,
the dude was my lighter.
Somebody just walked out with our lighters, so we don't have the lighters. So
Yo.
maybe we had to play the music ourselves.
Dang, so Pooh got the light.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we're here at the Social Music Movement podcast, and we don't have a lighter.
We no lighter, bro.
Shit, that's sad. Man. Oh yeah, shout out. Right there. They gonna light right here. Shout out to the ginger pads for your feet, man. Them joints work, man. Like
ginger pads.
The ginger pads, they take the toxins right out your feet.
Out your feet?
Yeah, you put them.
How you do that? What you do? You
scrub them? No, you wipe your feet off. You put the pads on, and you sleep in it overnight, and then all the toxins come out, and you'll see all this black shit that came out your body on the pads, and then you just do it.
Put that shit on your feet.
You put the pads on your feet, and it's like they make it wait for you to get on your feet, bro. All right.
I gotta Google this shit.
And it takes the toxins out your body, bro. I've been feeling so good lately. I don't have any toxins a lot in me. I know I still got some, but if you need to clean yourself out, man, you need to go to the doctor, exercise, dentist. These people don't go to the dentist. Your teeth all crooked. You're missing teeth and all that. Hey, listen, ain't no shame in the game. You gotta do what you gotta do until you can do better. But once you learn how to do better, what they say, do better.
Always do better. You always could do better than better.
You do better.
Yeah,
you look good. You do good.
I'd rather do better than worse.
You look good. You do good, baby. You look good. You do good for sure.
Yeah, because these days it's all about the looks. And
found them Johns. I found ginger pads.
Them Johns is popping. So make sure you get the ginger pads. Make sure y'all check into the gym. especially those that's out here performing on stages and doing your own songs.
I sent that joint to him.
And not even having the wind in the air and all that to perform and shit. I seen people get on the stage and they out a win the first fucking song. Like, you smoke 10 fucking cigarettes and 15 L's. And you never walking. I walk a lot. Like, you need to start walking and take advantage of your youth, because when you get to be an OG, you're gonna wish that you did. Just let you know right now.
Every time you get up and get out the car, you're gonna be like, ah.
Like, I know some cats that's 34s. They got more asthma than I got. They ran go up a flight of steps, damn near having a heart attack. Man, boy, I tell you, man. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. This Mamba pie is cracking.
Mamba pie.
This Mamba pie. Yeah.
420 friendly in here.
It gotta be, because these are 3.5s. These are more in this than it is in 2.5 eighths that these guys be out here selling to people. And we got Pooh G's back in the building.
Oh, we can get that 420
so we can get that 420 friendly going on.
I just sent you a joint.
Who they tried to accuse you of taking a lighter, Pooh, but you didn't.
It disappeared, and
They tried to say you took it. I said you ain't do that. I said Pooh ain't do that.
Pooh G's got his own lighter.
I got you, man.
You know what I mean? We got.
Who snapped?
Yeah, he did, yo. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't have a lighter. So
Who bag of snacks?
That my bag of snacks. I had to eat before I got here. Like, I felt like my sugar was low. Oh, look, that lighter appeared all of a sudden.
You seen that? That shit was magic.
Yeah, all right. I seen you put it there. There ain't that much magic.
That shit was.
Hey, I got a cataract, but I sure saw you through my peripheral view. And I was looking over here. He said he tried to.
He said he did through the peripheral.
And I saw you through the peripheral.
The
peripheral.
Not
view.
the peripheral. It was the thoroughfare.
The peripheral view. Don't be making fun of me, man. It's peripheral. Well, you know what I see.
I knew exactly what you meant.
Exactly. You know what you meant, bro. Y'all be making fun of them, these rappers that be
Oh yeah.
a ball. I call them mud mouths.
Too.
Them niggas don't. You be talking about sense.
That was sound like
the James Brown ass rappers and shit. CBS, some CBS.
Put that on the hook.
Dropping down. Hey.
You gotta put that on the hook.
Yeah, you definitely gotta put that on the hook. I'm thinking about some shit like that. Dropping down on the bring James Brown back all the way. They gonna sue my ass. They gonna sue the shit out of me. I'm be it's gonna have a funky ass. They gonna be all in my ad-libs. They gonna be like, that nigga's a fool.
Yeah, that shit gonna go.
That shit ain't flying. They gonna come take all that shit out the lyrics. So all that shit out them hooks, bro. You're not gonna have James Brown and none of your shit.
They ain't doing the mystical.
I ain't gonna lie, James Brown was the best promoter to ever do it. Like, that man got all his money back. And from my understanding,
Don King.
He had, Don King was a thief, though. Don King was a thief. Oh, shit, is they playing my song? Yeah. B.I.G. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. When I walk into the house, get to rolling it up. I got my team by my side, yeah, we blowing shit up. Peace signs in the air, we ain't throwing them up. Catch a bitch, home alone, yeah, I'm busting a nut. You need to stay out of my lane, me and you not the same. If it ain't about the money, then it's all about game. And if you ain't got my money, I'm pulling out that thing. Cause a nigga like me, yeah, I'm all gang gang. I be riding through the city and I'm on my grind. Every day I be praying that I'ma get mine. I be on the block clocking, these niggas get the snitching. The bitches get to talking about the sauce in my kitchen. Cause I'm a motherfucking boss. Get it? know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. Come fuck with a nigga. I got an army and a team, and we all pop out. We got 40s with a beam, and we all got shooters, and we all on the block. This gangsta shit, it will never ever stop. I done a whole lot of features and a whole lot of shows, made a whole lot of money, big bank, big roll. When the money came in, I got a big fucking plate, and a whole lot of motherfucking niggas wanna hate. I keep this money on my mind, yeah, I'm grinding all the time, drink a whole lot of wine, I got a nice ass line. I'm never sitting on the pine, I'm getting money all the time, and I keep the sauce dripping out my pot all the time. I'm a motherfucking boss. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. I'm a boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. The niggas wanna hate. I keep this money on my mind, yeah, I'm grinding all the time. Drink a whole lot of wine, I got a nice ass line. I'm never sitting on the pine, I'm getting money all the time. And I keep the sauce dripping out my pot all the time. I'm a motherfucking boss. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. I'm a boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. I'm a motherfucking boss. And you know I got the sauce. Yo, we back here at the Social Music Movement Podcast with Tbezy. I'm CEO Biggs.
About to be in here like I'm in a rave.
City of Dreams Coalition. We here in the building at Glockaware Radio.
That part.
Yeah, thanks for playing the music, man. I appreciate that. Like that ball shit, man. You ain't heard the balls? Then you heard it today.
That part.
My man Side came through.
You already know.
We're gonna see if we can get in some performance slots in Philadelphia so people can holler at him and see him. I don't think you performed anywhere here in Philadelphia?
No.
Where's your performances been based at?
Did a couple in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? Did a little.
How the crowd treat you in Pittsburgh?
Oh, it was cool.
Yeah. Where else? Because I noticed that just
a
like
couple of outskirt spots, you know what I'm saying?
they really treat you better out of town. Like real shit. They real support you and don't even know you. And that's crazy that when you come home and people know you, they don't even support you.
Maryland, DC, Virginia.
What's up, T? You kind of quiet today, bro.
DMV for sure.
Motherfuckers keep texting me dumb shit.
Man, please, bro. I understand what you're going through with the texting, man, but we at work.
My bad.
We at work right now. So let's get this working thing popping. Like we sit here and talk about a whole lot of shit today, mostly just regular shit that goes on in the music industry. Things that should be done, things that shouldn't be done, and things that people won't do any motherfucking way. You're going to have people that's going to be in your corner one day and the next day they're going to be against you. That's just life, but don't let that discourage you, man. Just keep your head up. And that's what they told me, keep my head up. Sometimes I be like, man, I just want to put my foot up in somebody's ass. Fuck, keep my head up.
No, I just got to
You know
stay
what I mean?
focused.
'Cause,
He stay focused. Stay on the mission.
You got to, because being in business, having a respectable business, like you just can't go around being this what you used to be. Say, if we was in the street, shit would be differently. But when you graduated and you finally come into a real business, because business is business, whether it's street business, whether it's real business, whether it's legitimized business or whatever, you have to have a way of handling yourself and have control over yourself. You just can't go lay hands on people because they owe you money and shit like that. You can't go lay hands. Like right now, I can't. Like maybe if I was in the street and I ain't give a fuck about business, or I ain't have an LLC or nothing that I could lose, but I got too much to fucking lose right now. So it's some things that I just can't go out and do. And sometimes, you know what I mean, people take advantage of that because they know that, listen, I'm going to do this and get away with it because he ain't going to retaliate. But Let me tell you a little story. Just because I won't retaliate don't mean that somebody else won't find out about it and go take care of that business. And I might not be trying to let people find out about shit. But being a small world, people find out about things. Just like beefs. When people have beefs on the internet, right? And it might be a fake beef, but what happens when a family member don't play that beef shit and y'all having a beef on the internet and they find out about it, but they wasn't put in on that it's a fake beef, and then they go retaliate and take care of the person who caused the beef.
Especially the young ones.
That's the shit that people don't really. You have to look at the shit before you fucking do it. They don't really look into that.
They don't even think. They
don't think about that. It's people out here who don't play with their family members. It's people out here don't play with me. Like, people have came to me and said, "Yo, Biggs, this nigga talking about, leave that motherfucker alone." Real shit. I have had to have people leave people, do not fuck with them. Because it's gonna come back to me as I'm a responsible person. So if anything go down with that person and it comes back to me, 9 times out of 10, people are telling. So if I didn't do it, I don't need nobody else to do it. That's my thing. Because I'm not gonna tell on myself.
Facts.
So if I need to handle this, then I can handle it on my own. And if a lot of people just go handle their own shit, the jails wouldn't be as crowded as they are.
That part.
Facts.
But once you get your homie to handle it, you gotta worry about your homie telling how many people he to handle the business for you.
Right.
Facts.
And then what happens
Trace
then?
right back to you.
Then you gotta go get him. Then he done told 10 people. Now you still going down.
Yeah.
They say bad boys move in silence with violence. That means that nobody don't know what the fuck you doing. Period.
Facts. It's not even to be televised. I don't understand why they do it.
And they out here flashing, and I do it. I flash. But I felt like I'm entitled to do that, but I have to work. At the end of the day, I got some shit for you. When you come at me, I got some shit for you, and I'm ready. I can't wait to use it. I can't wait, but my whole thing is I don't want to use it. You feel me?
Facts.
And I feel like I should be able to live a comfortable life the way I want to. Like I said, some people are alive, some people are not living. I'm fucking gonna live the way I want to fucking live. And you know what? I know I can't go everywhere. I can't be every place, and I have to protect my fortress where I stay at. And I have to be around an area where there's other people that's going to enforce the same lifestyle that I lived in, protecting themselves the way I do. Mm-hmm. So you have to be living that life the way that you got it. You can't pose no threat to people if you don't want to be a threat. You feel me? You have to be able to
run that again for them. That's a good one, right?
You can't pose a threat to people if you don't want to be under threat, because people are going to come back and get you for being, oh, I got this.
Basically, be careful who you frown upon
right.
or get down upon.
Right. And because everybody ain't everybody, and that's all the way up to your family members. Like, it's some family members that will get you before. They say family will hurt you first. And that's true, because they know how to get to you.
And then they closer.
They close. And you know what I mean? And that's real shit. I had a family member give me 5 fake $100 bills.
Damn.
5 of them. And you know why he gave? Because he knew I wasn't his family. Give me that. Yeah, out. Then I go later on. What if I gave them to somebody else? You feel me? He didn't give a fuck about me. So that goes to show family don't even give a fuck about you. You have to care about yourself. Your life is your responsibility. That's a real fact. Your life is your responsibility. You can't rely on the police. You can't rely on your mother, your father. When it's time to go, hey, ain't nothing stopping that. It's time to go. But until then, you are responsible for your own life. And that means that you have to be cautious of who you fuck with, who you be around. Things that you do, you have to be careful. You can't continuously do the same dumb shit all the time, every day, 24/7. It's either you're going to jail, somebody going to knock you the fuck off, or you're going to be the fucking somebody hospital for somebody hurt you. I mean, that's the best can come besides death. Because once you get knocked off, there's no coming back from that. You know what I mean? And the city of Philadelphia, like, it's a lot of murders and shit going on here every day. But Sunday, they had the Day of Serenity.
Day of Serenity.
And I'm going to tell you, that was the safest I felt in Philadelphia in a long time.
I ate water ice all day.
Oh, and I ate chicken, and food was free, and it was a lot of people out there networking. It was
and the food was good.
It was a lot of people
free
out
food
there.
ain't always good.
It was a community out there, and it was like it was
free
a lot
food
of children.
It took me a while. I was real hungry, a little tired.
I'm not gonna say the free food wasn't
what
good.
What did they have out there?
Free food definitely ain't good all the time.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't good. I ate the chicken, and that's what I ate.
Some burgers.
They had chicken, they had burgers, they had hot dogs, and if you hungry,
somebody might have some potato salad with raisins in it.
Listen,
the basketball game
it was
popping.
people that was hungry. They didn't complain about how the food tastes, and that wasn't the whole reason why we were there. We were there to be a part of the community to make sure our communities are safe. And I felt safe there, and a lot of people came out. They spoke. A whole lot of people, like everybody. City of Dreams Coalition was there. B. McFly was there.
1PA.
Who?
Wasn't it 1PA or something like that?
Yeah. Even Ab Live came through there. We got pictures with Ab Live.
Smooth Thug with the good head.
Minister Zay came through.
Smooth Thug.
Yeah. Shout out to Live. That's my guy.
Through.
Shout out to him. Good boy.
And Brown came through.
1122 came down.
Shout out to Ann Brown too.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good day.
Duke 6-1 was good.
It was a good day.
It was dope, man. People came together.
It was definitely there. Glockenware was represented there. There was a lot of people there, and
yeah, Took came through.
We got to do that again, man. Like I said, I felt so safe there in Philadelphia that day because everybody, there was no negativity. I didn't even feel no negativity nowhere.
OG Law
nowhere.
came through.
OG Law came through with the basketball coach, came by with a message. What's the young boy that came through with the kids? I forgot his names. I'm not good at names myself, so forgive me for that. A lot of people be like, "Oh, Biggs be ignoring me and shit like that," but I'm not good with names. That's just how it is. I can't help it. I try to be. I try to dress you, and hey, you're gonna laugh at this one. Don't forget, I also got a cataract, so and that's for real though. I do got it. So when I be looking at people, I don't really be seeing everybody all the time, but I do acknowledge everybody who I do see, but I don't miss you. I know that you in the field, and I always try to, let everybody know and get them their recognition. There ain't nothing like making sure somebody's recognized and shit, especially when they out here doing good things and shit. But I appreciate K coming through with your music. We got some more from you, K?
Oh yeah. I sent him a couple more joints. I sent him some unreleased.
Hey, yo, big bro.
Joints too.
What inspired your music?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just always had a love for music, bro. Like,
I can say the same thing. Like, I don't know what inspired me.
Other one was just blank.
Oh, all right.
I just had a whole lot of people in my family.
Those are the
only
ones I sent, and you ain't had nothing else.
And then growing up, being the first ones to be a part of the rap, that era, when rap first started coming out, to be the ones that first hear that shit, that made me want to be what I wanted to do. I didn't never think I was going to be a rapper. But also, I have people in my family that's a part of the music industry and stuff like that. So, and going to church, being in the choir, things like that, that really didn't push me to music. It just wasn't on my mind. What made me, we got Authentic Bars in the building.
Damn!
Dude,
You know I'm hyping shit,
my
man. My
guy.
fucking boy,
What
man.
up, my man? Yeah, I talked to Authentic earlier and he said he's going to slide down. I appreciate you coming down. We're going to have
One of the most genuine niggas in the city,
dude,
man.
Right, man. We're going to have a conversation with you shortly.
We're talking about real, somebody that's going to give you game and, be full of knowledge, man.
And he been out here. He out here with the big boys on big stages and shit like that. So he can tell you about the game and what you got to do. to get to the levels that he on. You know what I'm saying? Because we haven't seen the last of Authentic. We ready to see much more of him. But I let him tell y'all about that. You know what I mean? We got some music for Intermission, Pooh?
Yeah.
Let's get it. So we can get our next.
And then them joints that joint come through for you.
I'ma go ham in this damn hoe. Go Sylvester, that's Rambo. Yeah, you protecting that damn hoe. Yeah, but disrespecting her man now. I'm cool as fuck, I make the fan blow. On Zoom too much, I need a Lambo. To my right hand on a camo. On my right hand, see this a damn flow. Hey, pussy wet, can't wait to flow inside. Turn 64th Street to Ocean Drive. She turned my dick to the Kentucky Derby. All water, that's an ocean ride. My bitch smell like Vicky, nigga. No secret, yours is like Ocean Prime. All my bitches gon' hold water, and all my bitches gon' hold a nine. All my niggas, they bout $1. All y'all niggas gon' cause us problems. All my niggas ain't mathematicians, but all my niggas go hard to solve. Take beats, I'm bout it, bitch. I'm bout $1 like counterfeits. Most of y'all can't count it all. You try to count me out, you better count again. The nigga, I stay fried like bear ships. I stay fly without an airstrip. I hate spies like bear tits. And if you fear God, you better fear this. Cause I grind like 24/7, 365, that's on my mama. I grind 24/7, 365, that's on God. Look, I stay fried like bear chips. I stay fly without an airstrip. I hate spies like bear tips. And if you fear God, you better fear this. I grind 24/7, 365, that's on my mama. I grind 24/7, 365, on God. Look, God forgave me for my wrong dawn. Now the paper just on gone. Too concerned about a check no more.
DJ Pooh G's.
Treat that business like good sex. Keep it coming and watch where it's going. On the route, I got blinders on, so all I see is where I'm going. And when the sign is slow, it's like the grind is slow. It's like the kind of broke, that means it's time to go. Plan B is just plan A on steroids and the finest dope. I'm sorry I made y'all wait for this, but this Chick-fil-A when the line is slow. I ain't just a bomb, a little deeper than that. I'm the shit that make the bomb blow. I'm a West Side nigga. I was born on the North though, but the streets made me froze, made my heart turn cold, from my heart to the North Pole. Yeah, dog, I've been the shit. I'm fly as a pilot. You niggas is high, man, you niggas is fly as the shit that I'm squashing them in like the nigga. I stay fried like bear chips. I stay fly without an airstrip. I hate spies like weird tits. And if you fear God, you better fear this. I grind 24/7, 365, that's on my mama. Look, I grind 24/7, 365, that's on God. Look, I stay fried like bear chips. I stay fly without an airstrip. I hate spies like weird tits. And if you fear God, you better fear this. I grind 24/7, 365, that's on my mama. Look, I grind 24/7, 365, that's on God. Yeah. Look, she acting like she good, but she a thot though. She know she got these niggas on her top though. Okay, I see her bounce, now make it drop though. Now make it, that money, go make it. She acting like she good, but she a thot though. Know she got these niggas on her top though. Okay, I see her bounce, now make it drop though. Now make it, that money, go make it. Yeah, she acting like she good, but she a thot though. She know she got these niggas on her top though. Okay, I see her bounce, now make it drop though. Now make it, that money, go make it. That bitch poppin' and shit. That bitch know it's the first, the way she dropping and shit. Balenciaga's on the feet, you probably copping and shit. She bout the business on the stage, even got props on the shit. I give the props to the bitch, it ain't no plot with a twist. These niggas chasing bags gon' make it drop in this bitch. Rolling jet fuel, fly feel like a pilot and shit. She getting racks and spinning racks like that's the object and shit. Her wrist be blinding and shit, she make that ass jump. You poppin' shit, she see right through you like a glass chunk. And she ain't looking at you like she blowing cash up. Man, all these bags look like she waiting on a trash truck. Look, it's her cash, she spend that shit. And when she send that cash, name you better send that shit. That's right, that money maker come, it's like it's in that bitch. She got that Benz parked out front, no, it ain't renting shit. She on some bullshit. So why the fuck that bitch be all on my lacrosse stick? The mother niggas out of mine soon as I crossed it. And now she looking at my bitch, now I'm like, oh shit, my bitch done lost. Yeah. Yeah, she acting like she good, but she a thot though. She know she got these niggas on the top though. Okay, I see it bounce, now make it drop though. That money gon' make it, yeah. She acting like she good, but she a thot though. She know she got these niggas on the top. Okay, I see it bounce, now make it drop though. Now make it.
That money gon' make it. Yeah. It's your boy Tbezy. We are back. Social Music Movement Podcast. I got Biggs with me.
Yeah, what up?
We got Pooh in here. We got my man Authentic Bars.
Authentic is in the building. Oh man! Shout out to my man Korleon, came through today. He just pulled out. Just left out of here like he had some good music, man. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram, and Facebook, and check his music out.
It's me.
Just check out the Big Slide, and it'll take you directly to his music.
That part. But we got my boy in here.
Gotta watch my what?
Oh man, don't get him started.
Gotta watch my front.
Gotta watch my back. You better watch your back.
You gotta watch your front.
Gotta watch my back.
That part.
Gotta watch my front.
What's up, bro? What you been up to?
I done changed a little bit.
I'm about to say, what's up, bro? What you been up to, man?
Good, bro.
I'm trying, man. I'm just trying to get my health right. Man. That's it. You know, I want to expound on that. You know, but other than that, you know what it is, man. Yeah, you know the people that know what, you know what's what, man. Things still being dealt with, situated. I ain't doubt, man. It's just life.
Yeah.
Life.
Yeah, I remember the last show.
The Fabulous joint.
The Fabulous joint. That joint was crazy, man. They had bottles on bottles and shit. And, you know what I mean? Just being in the atmosphere.
Hey, listen, that was a beautiful time. Yeah. To go from that to being hit in a car accident.
It was more to come.
Dang.
We had a whole lot of shit going on the table one day. You know, you had an accident and then turn around, and then a year after you had yours, Honey Rock had an accident.
Right.
You know what I mean? We gotta be blessed for the time that we got, man. Like,
definitely.
You went through it. You went through it. And look at you.
Yes, we did.
Look at you. Look where you at, bro. I'm glad you came and you finally grabbed your Wham Award. You deserved that. It's been waiting for you. You finally got it.
Oh man, you know the greatest part about everything, the best is yet to come. Like my man just said, the comeback. Oh my God. You got to realize my whole life is a comeback. Since the age of 12, I've been in and out of prison. From 19, I did 15 years straight. Not no in and out. 15 years.
That's a long time.
You understand? Bro. 15 years in a box from the age of 19.
That's
to come home. Time. I started with $1,000 in my pocket when I came home. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody give me nothing. I started with $1,000 to my name. You understand?
Ain't nobody gonna give us nothing.
But no, ain't nobody never gave me nothing in my life, so I knew how to go get it.
Right, we go getters.
And all them shows, everything was out my pocket.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Studio time, everything.
I know that for a fact.
That's why when I sit back and look at these artists and the platforms that's given to them,
they don't promote themselves like they really don't.
Man,
you have to do an investment within yourself, and
if
you ain't investing in yourself, you don't get to meet people. You're not on the right level of meeting people. You're meeting the wrong people, because if you're gonna put out. You only is worth as much as you put out. If you putting out pennies, you gonna get pennies to fuck back.
You get what you pay for.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You get what you pay for. Like people don't know the game, but it's like that's what it is. You pay for what you get.
Mm-hmm. Real right.
It ain't about no front, ain't about no look, about nothing. Pay them people what they ask for. Pay them people they price.
That's it.
And I
sit back and I watch. No, hold on. I sit back and I watch. Whether it be you or whoever else got a platform where they doing business.
I pay.
No, I'm not even saying that.
No, like, I
niggas,
pay.
Yeah, right. But niggas don't want to pay. People don't want to pay. You have to pay.
I pay.
You have to pay.
Anytime I'm doing business with Sony, I pay. They pay, and I pay too. They don't give a fuck about all that your song hot or none of that shit. No. Like they want that money because
the hottest person don't get the money.
No.
The hottest person you don't automatically get on.
Right. I want all my money back, so I paid so I can get all my shit.
Tbezy, you know. You produce, you make the beat, you do all that stuff.
Nah, I make the beats.
No, but you go above, right? You go above and beyond to make sure you do. Like I was there when you threw the event to drop your joint way back when. Remember? You see what I'm saying? Like I know what it costs to go into putting yourself out there. Everybody that does this know, man. So like,
even the ones that don't pay know how much it costs. They just don't pay.
Hey man,
but they know.
Yeah, that part.
They know. But you out here, man.
What you working on right now, though?
The best is yet to come.
That's the name.
That's when he's. Hey, I like that.
The best is yet to come.
He said the best yet to come. Like I like that because like I'm working with an artist right now, closed studio. Like it's nobody in the studio when we working. Like we don't make music to give it the fuck away, especially when you doing real shit. Like, and then we got projects that D Collins got out that we haven't put out until they's ready to go. They've been on hold for a long time. I just released one of the songs off the project, the Mayo track, and off of the Year album. So I mean, this is what we're working on, and we're gonna release the Year track real soon. So I mean, you don't get that shit away. These are tracks that we got Grammy Award winning producers on these tracks from them. So they expect numbers from off of these tracks, just like we expect numbers also too. So if you just giving away shit that you didn't put money invested into, then I don't have a money tree to go out there and shake every day and the shit come off of. I gotta go work for money.
Got to.
Yeah, man. You know this life, man. It's not easy out here, man. You've been putting it in. You a hard worker. You was working one of the hardest workers I seen when I first started. Well, I didn't first start, but in the years that I was introduced to you, in those years, you was killing it. You was killing it, like you was murdering shit, and that's one of the reasons why I started wanting to do my own shit, because we been to events and shit, and people don't believe me when I say that it was some people that won these events shouldn't have never won because they was their homies that held the events. People don't believe these days in those times that they were in there and they got fucked. They got beat. Everybody got beat. If you beat one person, you beat every fucking body. You gave that shit to the wrong man. So that taught me how to do shit.
Shout out to the Wham.
Thank you. It taught me how to hold an event and keep it fair.
Right.
It taught me how to make artists come back because I'm an artist. I'm not only an owner, I'm an artist. So what's going to bring me back to this event? You giving me something? Am I getting something out of this? Is it promo in here?
Man, the next morning we wake up and it's back to regular life.
You know what I mean?
Call it like it is. Next morning after you perform,
back to regular life.
And pour your heart out.
Nothing.
Some people even use their last money to get there.
Yeah. But listen, but it's a flip side to that because there's some people that told me that because I gave them an opportunity to sell those tickets and get that money back and they made money, like they made their money that they invested and the money that they put out for the registration. And they brought fans. And every event that we have had, Glockenware has been a big part of that, City of Dreams Coalition, all the networks that we support us have been a big part of that. It's about bringing people together and making sure that we're not the only ones on the receiving end of the stick. And these artists that, not all of them, but a majority of them, I sold tickets, especially this guy, I forgot his name. I'm sorry I don't know, y'all can't say his name right now, but he's from Delaware. He sold 40 tickets.
Shout out to Delaware.
He sold 40 tickets. He came and he only had to get 20. He sold 40. And then the day of the show, he called me up. He said, I got 10 more people at the door. And they all paid.
That part.
When 11:22, when I had the Wham,
Sammy, what up?
When I had the Wham for the beginning
of the year. Sammy.
11:22.
Shout out my man Sammy. Hey, listen. Sammy. Once again, I gotta apologize. I apologize to my man. I swear I wanted to pull up to that joint last night. You already know the math on having with that. I'm gonna see you real soon. That's my man right there. Love my bro.
100 right there. He 100.
That's my man.
When I had the first the battle for the belt, 11:22. Ace bought 10 tickets from the rip, and he only had to buy 10. Then he turned around and bought 10 more. He came with a fan. Torch Gunner bought 25, 30 tickets. Then I had Honey Rock. She sold 40 tickets. It's people out here that do have a fan base that got their money back The Wham is there for the artists to get their money back and to get noticed and to get recognition. That's all we're here for. You can't pay to get a Wham. You can't do none of that, but you could be a participant in the association because what we pass on is something that you could pass on to the next one. It's a no hate zone, and we're trying to get that no hate zone not only to spread here, but to spread all around the city, because if we have everyone networking with each other together, we can be so big that it's ridiculous. We can bring the money back where it needs to be. And the reason why the money's not here because we don't have a regular base where we can call ours. We got to go other places to be home. You know what I mean? We got to go to Atlanta. We got to go Ohio for people to love us. In our own city, they don't love us. Look at it right now. Look at right now. I remember when Glockerware was crowded all the time. Walk in, out. I mean, they love you for a minute, and then as soon as they feel like, hey, you're not doing enough for them, hey, where they at? They going. The people that you know that's in your corner going to be there with you all the time.
Facts. So what do the Wham stand for? Because
we are music.
See what I'm saying?
We are music.
Shout out to you, bro. I just want you to break that down to the ones that don't understand.
It's the We Are Music Association. And it's a trademark, and I own it. Like, I paid for that. Like, I had to put a couple of hours into that. So anybody that wants to come along and try to, use it, then we got lawyers for that too. But I'm trying to keep it pure, like clean. Like, it's just not me. So it started out with 3, and now it's more. Anybody like you are part of the Wham Association. So whenever the Wham needs to find somebody that's out there working and doing their thing, and you approach one of the members and they need to be seen, or they had a Wham event or a Wham show, you are part of the Wham. Anywhere, any event that I'm in and I'm there, you're a part of the Wham. So when them awards come out, and those people who didn't get a Wham award, they weren't a part of the Wham. They weren't at any of the Wham events. They weren't at any of the shows that any of the networks that the Wham deals with, and I didn't get a chance to see them. Or any Wham associate didn't get a chance to see them because they weren't a part of it.
This is so dope, bro. And we doing this live on the air right here. You the truth, bro.
And it's not just artists. It's regular people that would get Wham awards. It's people that's not even in the music that got Wham awards.
Good brothers.
It's people that's not artists.
Giving y'all flowers while we alive. Let's go.
What's up?
I appreciate that, man. But like I said, I do this because I love doing it, man. Like, this keeps me alive.
That part.
Real shit. People don't understand it. Like, I wake up every morning, I'm in pain. I don't want to get up out my bed. My body hurt. But I know one thing. There's somebody out here that really need me and that's dependent on me. And the same thing with Toucan. Toucan want to go relax and fall back on the motherfucking beach and all that shit too. But he here for you every motherfucking day. Every day. You here for people every day.
And guess what? He's only human and he never complains.
Hey, never complain. I ain't gonna say I complain like a motherfucker every day, but I still there. I complain, but I'm still there.
Yeah.
I complain, I bitch and moan and all, but I still love them. Still love them every day. You know what I mean? But that's
Studio Chronicles.
That's a lot of them. I got a lot of them stories, but I'm still there doing it. So evidently, it got to be a good thing.
We gonna talk about those
too. Yeah, we definitely gonna talk.
So make sure y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, but Authentic and Round, we still gonna get back to Authentic when he come in. We're gonna take a break or something.
No.
Oh, Pooh G's was over there getting it ready. I thought he was going. You know what I mean?
No, I do want to make that one last announcement about the.
Oh, yeah, we got the karaoke tonight.
Oh, that's tonight?
That's tonight.
Wednesday. Every
Wednesday.
Look, make sure y'all come out each and every Wednesday at CSC Lounge. Karaoke Wednesday. With your boy, DJ Pooh G's. And shout out to Shell on the drinks. You already know what it is. That's 65 Union Ave.
Yeah.
Lansdowne, PA. Yeah.
And come up there correct. Don't come up there with no foolishness.
Oh, yeah. And I'm in the building from 9 to 1. So make sure y'all show up. Let's go. Shout out to CC Lounge. Let's get it.
Yeah, I might pull up, man, tonight. I ain't going to promise you, but I don't got nothing to do, so I might as well just come on up. And don't forget, on June 24th, Tbezy, Sister Taleah, Glockerware,
yeah, man,
hosting
the motherfucking
the Elite Artist Showcase
that part
at D Cafe. Also, we're also going to be having something at the Fire Pit on June the 4th, another Paint to the Beat from 9 to 1. So you have to get in touch with the Fire. We'll get in touch with Fire for that information. It should be on my page. So any information that you want to need or want to find, you can go to my page, Boss Biggs. I have quite a few, or BNB ENT fan page, or BNB ENT corporate page, whatever. This BNB everywhere. So T, man, how your album working out, man?
That shit popping. Yeah. Everybody still rocking. About to go with this third leg of promo. And, September 16th out right now too. By the way, yeah, that's what you talking about. Everything.
Not only that,
it's this shit called music.
I'm sitting around all stars right here, man. Like I feel honored to be amongst working men that's LLC bound and down and got all their business shit straight. Like it's two strong black men right here, and I feel good to be around other men that's strong like me. And also Pooh G's, I'm not gonna leave him out, but I'm sitting in between two, and then I got one over here, then I got two cannon them in there. So it's a bunch of strong men around here. So if y'all young fellas want to look up to somebody that's positive.
That part.
Don't worry about it. I mean, people look at the wrong side of cool. I never looked at somebody that want to be a killer as being cool. You know what I mean? You got to defend your life, but just going around killing people to be killing people, that's not cool at all.
Nah.
At all. And I never looked at it as being cool. And I don't know too many people that believe that that's cool, except, the fool. Because you would have to be a fool to believe that that's cool. And it's not at all.
That part.
And we got to do better, man. And first of all, it starts from the home. Like, we always sit up here and we talk about things, but we have to be the ones to initiate
that part,
the learning and the growth within our homes. That way we can have the growth in our communities and our neighborhoods.
Like we doing down here in Glockaware, like we doing that here, right. City of Dreams.
Right. And we have to be able to give something to community. We have to, first of all, we have to have a line of communication between the youth and the elderly, because ain't worried about that. Their conversation don't match what we're saying. Mm-hmm. So we got to learn their language and their conversation so that we can be able to talk the way that they need us to understand, so that they can get it. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get back to that in a few.
Yeah, man, we had a super, super, super dope show. You know what I mean?
So we're going to come back to that next week. So that's what we'll be talking about. We're going to get back to the youth and having a line of communication between where they can understand. You know what I mean?
You made something pop today. You brought the boy K-Slide through, had that dope music. Brought bars through.
It's part of my job, man. Like,
dope show.
Yeah, and I appreciate you coming down, Bars, man.
Yeah, I already know, man.
You also got another venture going on too, don't you?
Man, I got a lot going on. The
best
is yet to come.
Yo, you better hate this thing. This shit, I plead the fifth.
You gonna get best is yet to come.
Yo, this shit, I plead the fifth when I come down. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. That's the new
Social Music Movement podcast.
Hey, listen, you already know. We talk about it, but they ain't got the dirt.
I know that's right.
Let's go, bro.
The best is yet to come.
The best is yet to come.
I can dig it, man. Yo, we out, man.
Come on, y'all. Let's walk. That's right. About to talk to you. Here we go.
Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. Trying to put my peoples in position. From the time that I was happy, from the time that I was sad, thinking I was good, knowing I was bad. Mama, pops was always around, where the heck was dad? And it's a cool world, I take the good with the bad. I tried to show love and got birth in the process. So I sip yak, trying to ease the stress. Know the streets that got blues and I done passed the test. But this is my life, but this is my struggle. It's hard to chill and stay on my humble. Gotta stay up on my feet when they want you to stumble. I am too much, but they least expect it. Gotta watch my back every day, yo, the streets is hectic. I am who I am, so they gotta respect it. Feel my pain or feel my struggle. Everything that I got, I done moved from the muscle. I don't care what they say, I'ma stay on my hustle, let's go. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission, trying to put my peoples in position. I come from a place it ain't easy to walk. I got my ears to the streets, you hear the dead people talk, giving me advice, so I don't play the price. I'm trying to stay focused while I'm rolling the dice. Gotta look both ways before I cross the street. Ain't trying to be somewhere my brains laying deep in the creek. I've been thinking back, dog, times in the past, and then looking at me, ready these squeezing glass. And like mom said, our heart makes it soft behind. Can't go to jail, being no soft behind. But when you come home, gotta make you a softer behind. As I look in the streets, I still gotta shine, let's go. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission, trying to put my peoples in position. Out in the club with that, when you